Welcome to a very special Three Things on Thursdays. I'm Crystal. It is the 18th of November, which means it's my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Isabel! Oh, you're 15! Love you! Yes, she knows about the shirt. I've worn it to every single cheer game that she's had this year, and she approves. So I'm allowed to wear it. And it's not every day that your daughter turns 15. So happy birthday. Here are three things that I have been reading, listening to, and watching this past week. Reading, I read several books this week. The one that I'm going to talk to you about is called End of Days. It's a Daredevil book. Growing up, I thought Daredevil was boring. Turns out, as an adult, I think he's fantastic. I just think his stories are interesting. Oh, he's blind. Who cares? That's literally how I felt. And now I'm like, oh no, I keep buying more Daredevil books because I really enjoy them. And this one is really well done. Sure, he dies on page 4, but it's told through the perspective of Ben Urich, who's a reporter, if you don't know, that works under J. Jonah Jameson. Yes, that's J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah. Coincidentally, may or may not be showing up in the new Spider-Man movie. That guy, Ben Urich, works for him. And Ben Urich is writing the story of Daredevil's final days. What was his life like in between killing Kingpin, when he came back, and when he got killed by Bullseye? It's super fascinating. And it's drawn by two different artists. And one artist has splash pages like this that are just like, wow, super pretty. Just like, and it just sets it apart. And here's some of the gritty artwork that I was telling you about. It's such a cool story. And being from the perspective of Ben Urich, looking in and then tracking down all of Daredevil's foes, friends, lovers, villains, all that stuff. And because I was just talking about this on Twitter, I got that at Ollie's, like the bargain buyout place. And if you're a member of Ollie's Army, which is free to sign up, and you get this nifty little card, you'll earn coupons to save even more money. So instead of paying $30 for that book, I paid $6. Since then, I've gotten coupons for like 15, 20% off. Just another example of the more you know. You're welcome. The band that I've been listening to this week is called The Unlikely Candidates, and their name fits how I found them. Very unlikely. I was actually listening to the new Walk the Moon album, which is very good. And after the album ended, Spotify was like, hey, here's music like that album. And one of the Unlikely Candidates songs came on, and I really liked it. It's like indie alt dance pop, and it's super good. And so I went to their profile and listened to a bunch of their music, and I could have put all of it on because I like all of it. But the three songs that I put on my Three Things playlist are Gemini, Violence, and Novocaine. So go listen to them. Let me know how catchy you think they are. And if you start dancing to them, just let me know. The movie that I watched this week is called Willy's Wonderland. Yes, it stars Nicolas Cage. No, I don't like him ironically. I genuinely enjoy his acting. One of my favorite movies of all time is The Rock with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage. I've literally watched that movie over 100 times. Willy's Wonderland is him punching like Chuck E. Cheese style mascots. Think of Nick Cage in a Chuck E. Cheese where Chuck E. Cheese and the other characters that are on stage that are all robotic as they play Happy Birthday to the kids, as if those have been possessed by the spirits of serial killers that then want to murder people that come into their closed down restaurant. And then put Nick Cage into the equation and have him just start killing the mascots. That's the movie. With the caveat, he doesn't say a single word. I want to find a job, and I want to be good enough at that job that I don't have to talk. I can just look and get paid what he got paid to do this movie and not say a single word. Are you kidding me? It's on Hulu. That's how we watched it. Or it's at Walmart for like $7.50 for the DVD and like $10 for the Blu-ray. I really enjoyed it. I laughed the entire hour and a half that the movie lasted. I had, I think, way more fun than my wife did, and that's okay because I like Nick Cage, and just violence on mascots is funny to me as a former mascot. Usually if you involve mascots in anything, I'm going to think it's funny. But then to like have them be crazed murderers that are then getting destroyed by Nick Cage, fantastic. Just, it couldn't be more up my alley. And I know that's a super weird niche to be in. No, I'm not a furry. But like, it was great. It was super entertaining. I liked it a lot. And so there it is. So those are three things that I have been listening to, reading and watching in the past week. Again, if you want to get access to my 3 Things playlist on Spotify, hit the link in my bio. And because it's my daughter's birthday, I might even link the YouTube channel that she and I had like 74 years ago. And you can watch some of those videos too and see how things have progressed. It feels like a lifetime ago. It really does. I don't have a smart, fun ending. So, happy birthday, Belle. Love you.